Today I'm going to be talking about the OneOS. OneOS for my Xiaomi 11, OneOS based of course on the MIUI 12.6. It is of course a custom firmware, much like the one I used before, the Xiaomi.eu, right? But there are some differences, and I'm going to focus this video, guys, really on what sets apart the OneOS custom firmware or ROM from the others, the likes of MIUI or the likes of the Xiaomi.eu, right? So OneOS running the latest MIUI 12.6 on my Xiaomi Mi 11. To start with, we have a team of talented programmers and beta testers for Android and iOSs, much like the one we have behind the Xiaomiui. You know, they are a very big crew, and of course they're working to produce their custom firmware. There is a website, I'm gonna be leaving the link down below in my video descriptions, when you can go and you can see the main specs. So they're using a lot of stuff from the base ROM. You can see all the languages there, the MIUI dialer, the dark mode, removed ads in the MIUI system apps, face unlock for all devices, more and more. It's really a very huge list, and of course they've added some things on their own which really sets apart the OneOS ROM from the others, like the auto weekly updates, unique Xiaomi AirDots applications, credit icons of third-party applications, 4 volume bars. They removed a lot of stuff like the Xiaomi telemetry applications, non-essential Xiaomi applications, and etc. They've also included iOS Emot Icons. Honestly, I do prefer them compared to the one from the Android. They've also improved the accuracy of the GPS and more stuff. And I'm going to be showing you guys the main important information or the main features of the OneOS firmware. But before we start, let me just give you guys my honest impression. I've been using this ROM now since probably a week already. It has been kind of like a breakthrough, releasing the OneOS firmware for the Venus device, which is now the Mi 11. People were waiting for it, so I was like, oh, it's here. Okay, let me download it. Some words about the installation. Like all the custom firmwares, you first need to unlock your bootloader, right, and then format your data if you're coming from some other ROMs, and then flash this ROM. The whole process you can check in one of my other videos. I'm going to be putting the link here, guys. So if you want to unlock the bootloader of your phone, and if you're wondering how you can install the custom recovery like the TWRP, and then format the data and prepare your phone for flashing a custom ROM like the OneOS or the Xiaomiui, watch this video here. Now back to the OneOS, right? On the first glance, it pretty much looks like any other MIUI, right? Xiaomiui, the stock MIUI, of course the OneOS is the same. What sets it apart, I think, is just the Fluidity. I have been using this ROM since a couple of days right now, and I can tell you guys, it really works quite nice. I didn't really notice any problems with stutter whatsoever. All the menus works flawlessly, and there is not a problem at all. Of course, this is a Snapdragon 888, which is a quite fast processor, and of course a quite warm processor, but the ROM is quite optimized, and one of the biggest advantages is that this ROM is really heavily debloated, which means that a lot of the unnecessary stuff has been removed. Mark my word, because this first feature is also related with the second feature. And the second feature is that those guys included something on their own called the OneOS Space. Now on the first glance, when you open OneOS Space, you're gonna see a huge list with Xiaomi applications, but also Google applications and many other applications. And the way it works is, like, just one example, guys. The way this works is, right now if I shoot a video, I want to open the video. I don't have the Mi video even inside my ROM, but if I find the Mi video here, I click on the Mi video, guys, I'm gonna get a download link. Now how does this work? Very easy, guys. You just need to click here, right? Then you can open directly with Telegram, and then you're gonna get this OneOS Space Telegram channel with all the applications inside. So guys, let me just show you how this works. So let's download the Mi video and let's install it. And that's what I really love about this ROM. They've removed a lot of the things. Some of the things, of course, you might find useful, but they also left a way for you to go back and download them, which is actually quite nice because we don't need all of this stuff, right? But if you ever require something, you know where to find it. The way they have organized this, I think, is a very nice way, very simple. You can use Telegram, you can also use, you know, a browser to download these things. They have this application repository. They also put links here to the official versions from the Play Store. So let's say if you don't want to install some APKs from Telegram, you can go inside Play Store and just install what you need. So right now I have downloaded the Mi video, guys. I'm gonna save it to my downloads and I'm gonna be trying to install it directly from Telegram. So of course I need to allow the source. You can pretty much do the same with all the other applications that you see from the list. I'm now back in Telegram. Alright, I'm gonna use here my package installer. Alright, I'm going to install now the Mi video, of course, after the scanning has been completed, and then after this I'm gonna clean the installation package because I don't really require the APK file. Now let's wait for the installation to complete. Alright, it's installed successfully. If I open it, I can see, alright, it works. I have here everything, all my videos are going to be there in the local folder, so it works like expected, right? And now if I go back into the OneOS space and I scroll down a bit, I'm going to see Mi video installed 41 seconds ago. You have some information here, you have the three dots here, you can force stop it, uninstall it, you can go directly from Play Store, and you can also manage the notification settings. So this way of application management I think is very unique to the OneOS space. It doesn't really exist in Xiaomi.eu. I like the way it's organized, requires some efforts from people to maintain this, so really respect to the OneOS team for doing this. You can find here all the applications that you might need from Xiaomi, like all the super wallpapers. Right, you can find different fonts, you can find a Mi weather, Mi video, like all the Mi applications are there. You can also find a Xiaomi AirDots like a custom application. So this has been feature 1 and feature 2. Feature 1 very heavily debloated. Feature 2, you always know where to go to fetch the latest applications. Now guys, let me show you some of the other fancy things. Like one of the many things that OneOS team included is the 4 bars here. You usually don't get 4 bars into the volume rocker, only 3, and now of course it's a bit easier for you to control your alarms and also the sound of your media volume. iOS Emot Icons, guys, you can see them, they're all there, and that's not fake. You can see that all the Emot icons here actually look one-to-one with the one that you'll have on an iPhone. There are some other features from iOS. Let me just show the recent menu. If you do like this, guys, you can see all my applications are gonna get stuck like this, and usually this is really how it looks on an iPhone in iOS. So if you go to settings here, search for the recent menu, arrange items in the recent, you can see here animation day stilo, you have more styles. So we have the standard style. Let me just demonstrate this. This is what you're gonna get on every other MIUI. Okay, then we have the Kubo one, okay, which is also quite nice, right? Then we have the Libre one, which is also not bad, and a lot of people do prefer that one. And then we have also here the iOS one. Yeah, I'm using the iOS one. Yeah, I know it might sound a bit weird, but I like just the way those applications are stuck on top. But that's not all. If you click settings and you scroll down below, you'll see something called OneOS settings. This is also a very unique feature of the OneOS ROM. Inside, guys, you're gonna find plenty of options. Disable low battery dialog, notification sound with screen on, you can hide the Bluetooth icon, you can even hide the alarm icon. In other, you can close folder automatically on and off, number of columns in the folder. There are also some tricks for the gestures and the animation. Returning to the previous application, hold back gesture, you can set it off and on. Unlock animation. Disable bouncing shortcut animation after unlocking. The setting may need to be disabled for OS navigation settings. You can turn this on. Disable animation when unlocking, which is also quite nice, right? Then you can go back. Icons and signatures. Shadow icons, one line signature, creeping line. A lot of options, guys, for you to play. Disable global dark mode. You can also disable this one. Smart mobile network. Plenty of options for you to tweak your settings for the SIM cards, your settings for the Wi-Fi, calling if you have it, and etc. and etc. Then you have here the Lockcat, which is actually quite nice. This looks really fancy. Everything that is happening right now on your phone in real time, all the processes, all the daemons, all the applications, everything. Okay, then you have also, guys, the ROM statistics. You can enable reporting, opt out, opt in, preview data. If you click here on preview data, you're going to see that you have a unique ID, device, and etc. And then, of course, last but not least, we have about us and support. You can go to the website of the team, you can access the server status, and then of course you can also donate to the team if you like their work. Regarding to the server status, there is an interesting perk. If you go to the settings and you click on your account, next to Xiaomi Cloud, gonna see a box called OneOS Server Status. Inside, when you click it, the Vivaldi browser is gonna get open, and then you're gonna see OneOS System Status. 98% .5 overall uptime. The beta server you can see 99.99, the Jenkins, the main system Revolution Tech server, the OneOS API server, then the OneOS main and the auto server. It's very nice that they are presenting this information again with link to their Twitter account and etc guys. And I know we have limited time and I cannot really go in every and each setting of OneOS, but I strongly encourage you to test it on your Xiaomi Mi 11 device. Now I really hope that they're gonna put it soon for the Mi 11 Pro and the Mi 11 Ultra, and I know that the Xiaomi.eu is one of the best custom firmware, custom MIUI ROMs out there, but OneOS is also a very nice, very capable ROM. So guys, if you are into custom modding, I'll really strongly encourage you to give it a chance. And hey, if you have liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because 98% of the people watching this channel are not subscribed, and I know that you can help me with this. With that, please guys, stay safe. VST over and